Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show, and it's time to answer your portfolio queries. And I'm joined by Colonel Sanjeev Govila, retired. Hi, sir. Good evening. Welcome to The Money Show. And let's begin with our queries section. Mr. Ravi Kumar has sent across his query, and he's saying that he's doing monthly SIP of 20,000 and he's ready to step it up by 10%. He's got HDFC Multi Cap, ICICI Flexi Cap, SBI Balance Advantage, Motilal Small Cap, Geo Mid Cap Nifty 150, and the goal for him is to achieve 1 CR in 10 years.
Yeah. So I would first say that it's a pretty balanced portfolio. No doubt about it. He's got a flexi cap, multi cap, mid cap, small cap, and even a balanced advantage fund, which gives a good breadth across the entire market. As far as funds are concerned, even the funds are all very good. ICICI Flexi Cap, good recent performance. HDFC, strong 300 3-year returns. Geo Midcap Nifty is a new fund, of course, but we expect it to do well. As such, it is a passive fund. Motilal Oswal Small Cap recent 1-year returns have been pretty good in spite of the market downturn. And SBI Balanced also is a steady fund, and it actually acts as a stabilizer in the equity oriented portfolio. Now, coming to the SIPs also, they are well structured, properly diversified, but with a tilt towards flexi cap and mid cap. Accumulation target with 20,000 rupees per month of SIP and 10% annual step up. I'll assume 12% CAGR, compounded annual growth rate. Then the corpus would reach about 65 lakhs in 10 years. In case he wishes, he's focused on to getting 1 crore, then he'll have to increase the SIP by 30,000 in this step up SIP manner. As far as portfolio strength, good diversification, disciplined SIP, and very importantly, he's realized the importance of step up approach. ये बहुत अच्छी चीज है. एरिया फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट, लार्ज कैप बिल्कुल भी नहीं है इस पूरे पोर्टफोलियो के अंदर, जिससे रिस्क थोड़ा ज्यादा हो जाता है. लार्ज कैप जो होते हैं दे गिव सम सॉर्ट ऑफ अ स्टेबिलिटी. बैलेंस्ड एडवांटेज अच्छा है, लेकिन और ये जो है आपको इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा जब भी टफ टाइम्स आएंगे. सो फाइनली डेडिकेटेड लार्ज कैप ले आइए अपने पोर्टफोलियो के अंदर. फ्लेक्सी कैप, मल्टी कैप और बैफ को बढ़िया तरीके से रखिए. रेगुलरली रिव्यू द जियो मिड कैप बिकॉज इट इज अ न्यूअर पैसिव प्रोडक्ट, और परफॉर्मेंस इसको ट्रैक करना बहुत क्रूशियल है.
All right, so that's the recommendation coming in for Ravi. But then let's move on. Let's take Amandeep's question, and he says that he's living in UAE. Monthly SIP is in Nippon India Sensex Index Fund 15,000, UTI Nifty Index 50, Index Fund 15,000 again, Parag Parikh Flexi Cap Fund 10,000 rupees, HDFC Flexi Cap 10,000, Motilal Oswal Mid Cap Fund 10,000, Motilal Nippon India almost 10,000 rupees, SBI Small Cap 7,000, Tata Small Cap 8,000, Motilal Oswal Micro Cap 250, Index Fund 5,000, SBI International Access US Equity Fund of Fund 5,000. So that's the fund mix he has in his portfolio. And that's all the information I have. I have no idea what's the time duration he's willing to stay invested for and what's the financial goal he's looking to achieve from this particular investment. But then, yes, let's just talk about the fund mix, and assuming it's 5 years plus time horizon, what would you say?
The first thing that strikes me is that for a 95,000 SIP portfolio that he has, 10 funds seems to be a bit too much. He may look at reducing it, especially because he's got many small cap and even a micro cap. I don't know what is his risk appetite and risk attitude. He would have to look at it. However, the portfolio as such is well diversified. He's got a large cap, he's got a flexi, small cap, and even an international allocation. So this shows that he's taken efforts and put in a large amount of knowledge to make out this portfolio. As far as fund quality is concerned, he's got index funds, Nippon Sensex and UTI Next. Good cost efficiency, ideal for core portfolio. PPFAS Flexi Cap is a consistently highly rated fund. HDFC Flexi Cap is also a good fund. Motilal Mid Cap, it is a suitable fund, but somewhere we find that Motilal is not very consistent. So he'll have to review it at least once a year. maybe once in 6 months. Nippon Growth, SBI Small Cap, Tata Small Cap, Motilal Micro Cap. See, they are very, very aggressive funds. So you will have to keep a tab on this, review them every 6 months, and somewhere, unless you feel that you can weather their ups and downs, you might think of reducing a bit of a risk. SBI International Access Fund, which is now actually called SBI US Specific Equity Active Fund of Fund. It is good for geographical diversification. It's done fairly okay for itself. So I don't have any urgent changes recommendation, but whatever about small and mid cap I've said, keep that in mind. SIP itself is broadly distributed. Small, mid cap, micro cap is a bit high. Consider reducing it if risk appetite changes. Continue the current SIPs with whatever changes you wish, as per the financial goals, and if your risk tolerance remains aligned. Now, the strengths I've already said, well diversified, good portfolio breadth. The weakness also I've said. I'm just summarizing now. High allocation to risky funds, small cap, etc., could be very, very risky. Take care of that. You could reduce SIP amount in 1 to 2 small or micro cap funds. Consider allocating 10,000 monthly SIP to a short term debt fund if you feel like that you need to balance your portfolio if your upcoming goals are within 5 years. And review the international funds performance annually, because world is changing, one doesn't know, so you got to remain aligned to it.
All right, let's take other question, and this is from Arvind Maurya. He says that he's planning to invest in Parag Parikh Flexi Cap 14,000, HDFC Mid Cap 10,000, Bandhan Small Cap 6,000, HDFC Balance Advantage Fund 10,000 for 5 years with the step up of 15%. And the goal is to build 50 lakhs corpus in 5 years, and he wants your help in achieving this particular goal.
Okay, so I see that he's wanting to have a SIP of 40,000. The portfolio that he plans to go in for is again a balanced portfolio. It has got a flexi cap, that to the what I consider as the best one, that is PPFAS, got a good mid cap, small cap, Bandhan, which is pretty good, and a balanced advantage of HDFC. They all cover major segments. They are fairly good funds. So percentage wise, flexi cap 35%, mid cap 25%, small cap 15%, and balanced advantage 25% is a fairly good mix. I'll come to the weaknesses later. As far as funds are concerned, I've said good. They are all good funds. There is no doubt. Since I don't have any idea about his goals, so I won't be able to say whether he should change as per the goals or not. SIP allocation is growth oriented, no doubt. 15% annual step up is excellent. This is a very good step that he's thinking of. As far as accumulation target is concerned, with 40,000 monthly SIP and 15% annual step up, assuming again a conservative 12% CAGR in this almost all equity portfolio, he should reach about 42 lakhs, 43 lakhs or so in 5 years. If he wishes to make sure that he reaches his 50 lakhs target, it will be better to increase it by about 5,000 rupees more to approximately 47,000 of SIP. Now, funds chosen are very good, but weaknesses are there is a very heavy equity focus with minimal defensive allocation. Hybrid fund is just about 25%. In that also, typically 65% is equity. So the whole portfolio has very less debt. So it might increase the portfolio swings, especially for a short 5 year horizon. So this is pretty risky that way. My suggestion would be he should gradually increase his allocation to balanced or equity savings fund kind of things. So especially in the last 2 years of his 5 years, and if volatility spikes or rallies start flattening, then he should increase his SIP also in the hybrid fund for downside protection.
with that, it's time up on the show. Thank you so much, sir, for being on the show and helping our viewers understand their financial portfolios, right course of action. And with that, it's a wrap up on the show as well. Thank you so much for joining in. And for the viewers, I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID where you can send across your questions. And on this show, we do your life financial planning. So anything about your investment goals that you need help through our experts for, just send across, WhatsApp us your queries, or you can also email us your questions. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.